I want to share a moment of Nachas. My child called me up this morning saying they had a very awful day at school. Group project that they had to do together with two other classmates didn't go so well, and one of the teammates was just like stonewalling my child, like really ignoring when they were talking and looking at them with his glassy eyes as if they are the worst human in the world. And when I was talking to my child afterwards and validating how awful it makes a human being feel when they are being treated in such a toxic way, it felt a lot easier for them, and they were less. It's almost like they say in Hebrew, the weight from the heart was lifted through sharing that, right? And I also explained, like, because they have such a good-hearted nature, they have two sides in them. They have one side that wants to accommodate and to figure out if maybe they're doing something wrong and they can fix it. But the logical part of them is like, you can behave in this way and expect me to dignify such a toxic behavior and to try to accommodate something that you have not respectfully communicated. Like, you haven't even made the effort to communicate with respect what is your issue, right? And this was a moment of nachas for me as a mother, like not nachas from my child, but rather for myself, because when I was a young mother of little kids, I will never forget my child. I think they were 3 years old. They came home so traumatized because a neighbor threatened them to throw them into the garbage can, the big garbage container outside our house. And for weeks, my child couldn't go outside to play because they were so afraid. And I had fear that they are developing like obsessive behavior to keep themselves safe. And I went even for RTT for help. It's called in the community. It's called One Brain. I don't know how they call it. Like hypnotherapy, but it's like rapid, a rapid way. I think it's called RTT. In any case, what I learned then was that I was so inhibited with this way that I learned to cope with bullies as I was growing up. I was being told you're not supposed to fight back. It's called nakuma. It's called revenge, and therefore I felt like I had this learned helplessness, right? And I couldn't stand up for my own child. I couldn't even go out and talk to the bully because I believed that the best method would be to just bow my head and wait till the wave passes, and just like, I felt like it would be a waste of time and energy to talk to the bully. It might even make it worse. So this is a beautiful moment for me to own my power again, not just in having healthy boundaries and standing up for myself in my own life, but seeing my own child have this reaffirmed for themselves, to know that they are not at fault when somebody treats them horribly, and they don't have to go out of their way and twist themselves into a pretzel to please anybody. So thank you for listening.